Good morning, everyone. I'm coming on early because I just felt like coming on. I didn't come on yesterday, so I apologize if I didn't come on yesterday because I was just feeling a little bit depleted, a little bit tired. I got to be telling you, oh, my hair. This is my hair this morning. um, so I'm going to come on because this is a very controversial statement that I'm putting on here. So, if you don't know me, my name is Trisha Kondo. I'm known as a Native American psychic and a spiritual mentor. And I'm also the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive, Unleash Your Gifts to Attract Abundance, to be empowered and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. So I've been doing this work for a long time. And if you want to know my website, it's right here, trishakondo.com. And you can find all of my soul readings there, and I do spiritual mentorship. And you can also follow me on social media, which is Instagram.com/Trisha Kondo. And you can follow me on YouTube. Okay. So I really want to talk about this, and I know it's going to really, 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 really ruffle a lot of feathers. That's why I'm talking about it. So if you're on my personal profile, like this page, like my video, love it, share it out. If you're on my Intuitive Guide page, like it, love it, and share it out in public. And tag your friends, because I've got to talk about this. I don't really talk about things that really piss people off. And this is kind of, I got to tell you, it's ruffling my feathers. And this is not talked about enough. And I'm talking about me as a Aboriginal entrepreneur. I can't even say the word. Aboriginal entrepreneur. There's others that are out there doing their own thing. And we don't really talk about, because this is going to trigger some people. And I don't want to be concerned about triggering people at this time in my business where I've got to watch what I say and how I say it. And, I'm really mindful, and I'm also a very respectful person. If you ever met me in person, I am a very respectful person. But if you get on my nerves, and you're talking about Aboriginal people especially, that really gets on my nerves. So, and I'm not here to be unkind, because that's not who I am. So I'm coming on here because entrepreneurs, Aboriginal ones especially, we have it even harder. And I'm not talking about the general Aboriginal people. I'm not talking about as a we. I'm just talking about as myself. Good morning, Lorraine. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Pearl. Thank you for tagging people. I really appreciate it. Good morning, Candy. So when you're an online Aboriginal entrepreneur, we go through, or I can speak for myself, we go through more than you realize in the background. And when we start promoting, I'm going to speak for myself, is when I start promoting myself as an Aboriginal entrepreneur, I go through a lot of hoops. I go through some racism, and it's still out there. I'm telling you right now, that's the reality of my life, okay? I go through a lot, more so than non-Indigenous people, probably not, but I go through a lot, okay? I go through a lot, and I gotta tell you, yeah. So I'm just reading some comments. And, there's ups and downs when you're Aboriginal. I can't even say it. I'll just call it Indigenous entrepreneurs. We go through more because we have to go through a lot. So there's some racism, racism we go through. And so I want to talk about it because I've been talking to a lot of lawyers lately and for my business. And the reality is, I've been told that I'm airy fairy, that my business is up in the air. It doesn't really matter. And I really have to talk about this because this is what's really going in my life in the background. And I've been looking for an Aboriginal lawyer that can handle my business and that doesn't have a problem with what I'm doing. So it really is the reality for me. And I'm not looking for pity. Please don't pity me. I don't want that. Good morning, Courtney. Um, so the lessons that I'm learning, where am I from? I'm from Guescavega. I love my community. I love what I do. I love my background. I really do. Hi, Janine. And it's very controversial what I'm saying. I'm going to piss people off. I am. And that's okay. I'm not here to be liked by everyone. I'm not. But I have to tell you what's going on in my world. So I've been looking for a lawyer to help me out. And I gotta tell you, I've been having the runaround. I've been told you should go this, go here, go there, go here, go up, go down, go sideways, go, you know. I'm surprised somebody hasn't told me put a chicken on my head and spin around. But I've been looking and I'm really disappointed. I got to be really honest. I'm really disappointed at how Aboriginal entrepreneurs are being treated. It's not right. It's not right. We're not aliens from a different planet. We are not aliens from a different planet. No, we're not. We shouldn't be treated like that. It just really, really, I'm going to say it, it pisses me off that some Aboriginal people are still being treated like this. Like we don't belong on this planet. And I don't speak for everyone else, but it has happened to me. And what's my stance? I believe there should be more lawyers that are more understanding and compassionate about Aboriginal entrepreneurs. We need help with the legal part of our businesses. I see more I can't even say it. Aboriginal people are coming out from the shadows and promoting themselves, which I'm so proud of. But we need to be treated like human beings, like we're equal level. That's my stance on this. We need to be treated as equal. We are not down here, and that really ticks me off. And I've been turned down by 3 lawyers, and I was told I was airy-fairy, that this business wasn't going to last. I was told that I was, this is just a trend or a thing, and it's not. I'm not going anywhere. And I've been ignored. Not a cool thing to have. So I just want to tell you, spirituality is part of my business. It's a huge part. So I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And it's not going away. I'm sure other people have felt this way. And they choose not to say anything because they don't want to ruffle feathers. They don't want to be seen as the angry native, I'm not an angry person. I'm just really disappointed. Really disappointed. And it's just, like I said, it shouldn't be happening in this day and age. It's 2020. It's not 1960. It's not 1940. It's 2020. And, I have all my medicines here. I have all my oracle cards. I'm not airy-fairy. What I do really makes a difference in the other people's lives. And so I really want to talk about this because it's happening in the background. It is. And it should be talked about more. And it should be talked about because we're sharing wisdom. We're sharing our culture. We're sharing our language. And it needs to change. It really needs to change, especially in Quebec, especially in the Gaspésie coast. Yeah, so we can't, yeah, that's right. We can't pretend this is going on anymore. I can go on a different stance altogether about, how I was treated here in Quebec for the last, I don't know how many years, but that's a totally different video altogether. But as an Aboriginal entrepreneur, there needs to be more education for the lawyers out here on how to treat Indigenous people, because, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else. I'm just saying that there should be some compassion and just say, oh, that's really interesting. You're doing this and this and this, instead of being brushed aside. Like, this is not a real profession or a real career. And I just want to come on here and say that it can be hard, where you got to jump through hoops. I feel like a performing monkey sometimes. And not to you guys. I'm just saying that I have to explain myself, what I do. And so, like I said, this is going to trigger some people. And we need to have more Aboriginal entrepreneurs coming out instead of hiding. And we need to have them more coming out more and being proud of their gifts and proud of their businesses, instead of saying, oh, that's what you do. Why can't you get a normal job? I've heard that too. So I love what I do. I really do. And I just really wanted to talk about this because it's very relevant, what's going on in the backgrounds. I see it everywhere. And we need to have more inclusion in respects to when we go for legal help, when we want to set up because these are our babies, right? Our businesses are our babies. And we feel we need to have more of that, more alignment, more, this is what I'm doing and can I have your help? That is what I really need that. We all need that, especially as an Aboriginal entrepreneur. It is friggin' hard because when you don't have people listening to you and they treat you like you're from another planet, it's not cool. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. So please don't have pity for me. I'm just telling you what's going on in my background, and it does happen. It does. And I see it with so many others. And it's just, it really, really bugs me. And it needs to change. The legal system in Quebec needs to change altogether. There should be more inclusion. Saying, when an Aboriginal person walks in, it shouldn't be like, oh, she's going to be angry, or she's going to be pissed, or she's going to be, all of these misconceptions or assumptions about us as in Aboriginal people. Those are stereotypes. It's not true. I'm not going to flip your whole office because I'm walking into your office. I'm not a violent person. I'm very calm. I'm very quiet. But I shouldn't have to explain and try to convince people that I want to hire you. And, it just really, really I'm just really disappointed. I really am. So if this really resonates with you, yeah. Oh, you can, Vanessa? Oh, I am looking for a lawyer right now. I've tried everyone. Mostly male lawyers have just pretty much downplayed what I said. So it just bugs me. Yeah. Just bugs me. Bugs the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna PM you, Vanessa. You might know somebody cool. Yeah, I just thought I had to talk about this because it's just not cool. What kind of a lawyer? I'll PM you, Vanessa, okay? So I'm looking for a lawyer, somebody that's a woman. I've tried male lawyers. I have nothing against male lawyers. It's just they don't understand what I do. Anyways, yes, I will. Thank you, Vanessa. It's really kind of you. So I'm sure a lot of you, either I triggered you or I already told you there's a warning. So when you're ruffling feathers and you're trying to get help for your business to get off the ground, and it's not easy for us Aboriginal entrepreneurs. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm just letting you know. It's the reality. It's my reality. And I don't want you to feel sorry for me. It's just my reality right now. And this needs to change. It really does. So thank you for listening. If you really want to work with me, I do have a mastermind. So I'm actually going to go visit my accountant, which I really love. She's really cool. So yeah, so that is my rant. It feels like a rant that I did. That's my rant. So that's what's really going on in my world, and it's not cool. I feel like saying smarten up out there. Smarten up. And I know it sounds like a really harsh statement, but we need some more inclusion. We need Aboriginal people who need to feel like they're included. We're not a problem. We're not a problem. We're part of Canada. We are. And we need to feel that way. So, anyways, that is what I have to say this morning. So sorry about missing yesterday. I was feeling kind of overwhelmed, tired, and I was looking for someone to help me out. And also, I'm going to probably take the week off. I need to do some pampering for myself. And I'm going to disconnect from social media, but you're going to see my posts everywhere. So don't worry. It'll be there. So yeah, I need that for myself this week. So I got to walk my talk. So thank you so much. And don't worry. Friday, we're still going to have our thing. Okay. So don't worry about that. I'm definitely going to show up. I'm going to go and get my nails done, which I haven't done in a long time. My hair's all over the place. That's the life of an entrepreneur. You know, you wake up sometimes and you have to get up and say what you need to say. I'm real and I'm raw, and I prefer it that way. I'm not a sugarcoater. I'm not a piece of candy. You know, that's who I am. All right, so I'm going to go. I wish you all a great day. And yeah, you want to connect with me, there you go. Up na multas.